Class 3 again for race number 10. This is the second last on the programme, 1400-metre trip, and features another unbeaten horse, 2 from 2. We'll get to him in a moment. The field headed by the Winning Method, who drops in class. Lewis gets the headgear change, blinkers off, visor on. Beauty Fit, beaten favourite on debut, behind Golden Link, finished third. Fantastic Treasure, unbeaten in 2 starts, and got a whopping 14 rating point rise for his last win. Stoicism, good 2 back, didn't really back it up behind Beluga last time out. True Legend, beaten favourite by Beluga. A nose was the margin last time out, and Perfect Pair also out of the Beluga race. He was beaten a neck into third. Passing Fashion and Perfect Pair, Mark, are the horses that have been up at Chongfa.
Our speed map has, where's Fantastic Treasure, the favourite 3 back the outside on a good to slow tempo. True Legend leading up, and he was all but home last time until Beluga knocked him off right at the post. Compassion Spirit's done all of his better racing at Happy Valley. Lewis against the rail. Winning Method has finally drawn a barrier. He's going to be in the inside in traffic, though. From Star Performance, Meaningful Star, Passing Fashion, 3 Wide Pull, and Perfect Pair and Stoicism.
Good debut run in Hong Kong for Beauty Fit. He had 2 runs in Australia before he came up here, known as Barocca. And look, he seems to have settled in nicely. He stretches out well. Joe Moreira rode him on debut here, and he's riding him once again, so no issues with him. We're looking at Fantastic Treasure, who's 2 from 2. He's the one closest to us, 269, and he's going really easy with a couple of his stablemates there. So, again, he's looked really good in both his runs. And Perfect Pair, I didn't mind this gallop as well. Look, he ran really nicely behind Beluga last time, and he's right at the bottom. He's at 63 rated now, and he's going well.
I made him a horse to follow out of that Beluga run last time out. I think he's dangerous here as well. We'll start off, though, with Winning Methods, Mark. This is him last time out at Happy Valley behind Kerpenny.
In drawn barrier number 1, Andrew. He has raced well at Happy Valley previously, so this 4th is okay. This is just him. If there's bad luck to be found, he will find it. He's going to win a race, but he's never carried more than 127 pounds to victory, Paul. He's got 133 here. Does have Zach Purton on board. He'll be running on again. He's consistent. Got him in on a minor line.
I don't know if 1400 metres is ideal for him as well. I know he's been placed once and he's been unlucky in a couple, but I can remember him winning those straight 1000 metre races, so I don't know about the 14 for me.
OK, all right, we'll keep moving then. What about Beauty Fit, Paul? They backed him into favouritism last time on debut over the 1400 metres. Not the quickest out of the gates, but there's clearly some ability. Yeah,
definitely. And once he got into the clear, he hit the line really nicely here. I think he's settled in quite well here in Hong Kong. I've got him in there for second. I think he'll run a good race once again.
He's the Quinella horse as well. I just think Fantastic Treasure's a little more bomb-proof than he is at the start. Beauty Fit, you mentioned it, Andrew, was slow out, and he was in his trials too. Thus, he's been racing over 1400 metres. You'll get the start right, but it might take a few more goes yet. All
right, well, speaking of Fantastic Treasure, let's hear from his jockey, Chad Schofield.
Chad, Fantastic Treasure, he looked good when he won on debut, but did he take it to another level at his last run?
He certainly did. Ultra impressive last time. He showed a terrific turn of foot with a fair bit of weight for a young horse. And his win was as soft as they come. So he's up in grade now. It's going to be a bit tougher in Class 3, but he's a very exciting young horse going forward.
What do you think about him stepping up to 1400 metres?
I think it's a good move. We've always said it's a distance he'd be better at compared to 1200. If you look at his last start in particular, he was off the bit chasing. So we just thought with the tempo in a Class 3, he might be a bit more comfortable in a 1400, and it'll be interesting to see how he takes to it.
You worked him on Monday. Were you satisfied with the way he felt?
Yeah, he's feeling really good in the mornings. He's very fit and he's healthy, and can't wait to ride him.
Plenty of time between now and then, but could he be a potential 4-year-old series horse for this time next year?
You'd be a brave man to say no. He's certainly one of the nicest young horses I'm riding in Hong Kong at the moment, and I'm hoping he can put his hand up, yes.
Yeah, it's a long way off, isn't it, Mark? Of course, the 4-year-old series, one step at a time, but up to the 1400 metres, any queries for you?
None at all, Andrew. And just the improvement he showed between the first 2 starts. That nose victory to go and win by 4 lengths over 1200 metres, and jogged it, ran through the line beautifully, Paul, and then prick the ears going across the line. He's going to take a power of being, as I said, he's more bomb-proof than Beauty Fit at the moment too.
Yeah, I agree. I think he can win once again. He's one of these exciting youngsters we've got here in Hong Kong, and 1400 looks good now at this stage.
I'll have a look at the market in a second. I'm surprised that he's the price he is at this stage. Let's have a look at True Legends. We saw this race before, Paul. Perfect Pair, Compassion Spirit and Stoicism. This is a race the Beluga won.
Yeah, good run here from Perfect Pair is in the pink as he gets out into the clear. But look, True Legend's a hard horse to get past if he gets his own way in front. He's got barrier number 4. Comes in with the lightweight as well. So, look, I've definitely got True Legend in.
Absolutely. Echoing what Paul says, and the speed map has him getting the lead and maybe a comfortable one again. Perfect Pair flying home will be coming at the end with Beauty Fit, but True Legend's going to be in front for quite some time. All
right, you said you'd be happy to take 1.5 Courier Wonder. Paul would be happy. Fantastic Treasure, 3.3.
Yeah, sounds good at this stage. I don't think we'll get 3.3 though, but that's what we're at the moment. He's on top to beat Beauty Fit, who's only at 3.9. As well, but True Legend in there for third. Now the one I've got in there for fourth, and he's come up at a sort of close to double figures there, is Lewis. The blinkers will come off him, the visor will go on for the first time, and Jerry Chow will take some weight off his back. From barrier 2, I think he'll get a nice run just in behind, so I can see him being there for a long period of the race. But Fantastic Treasure, on what we've seen of the 2 races so far, looks like he's going to take a power of beating.
Absolutely, with the 5. Love the natural improvement from him too between the first 2 starts and the way he went about his last 150, 200 metres in that second win. The other thing we haven't touched on with Fantastic Treasure is he's drawn a gate too. He's had 13.8 and he's drawn barrier number 3 here. He's on top. Beauty Fits look smart before arriving in Hong Kong, and there was nothing wrong with his debut run. He cut his leg in that race too, but just the starts with him, like to see him get that sorted out. Winning method on the class drop, he's drawn a gate. Hasn't won with the big weight on his back before, but just on the inside, he's going to sneak through late. And number 10, which is True Legend, he'll be in front. Karis Teaton and Frankie Law. If Beluga wins the race prior, that will only enhance the form around True Legend, who's at 13 and 3.5, and a nice each way price, but there's no way that 3.3 is going to stand up around the 5 Fantastic Treasure, Andrew. All
right, yeah, I've got him on top as well. I think Perfect Pair could give him something to think about. I'm interested he's as short as he is, and Star Performance as well in a single-figure price. He's well beaten last time out. The only 2 not given much chance there were Meaningful Start and Passing Fashion, but that's race 10. Fantastic Treasure returns up in trip. Exciting to see what he can do. One more race to go for us, then we finish off the programme. Race number 11, a Class 2 over the 1400.